Good morning! It is Sunday. It is Mother's Day today, so happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mums out there if you're celebrating today. I have planned a busy day, though we're gonna have guests coming later and I've made beautiful cake. I'll show you. Do you want to see the cake? So I've made this lovely chocolate cake. We haven't tried it yet, so I'm gonna wait until our guests come today and we're gonna enjoy it. I only have to make ice cream, so I'm thinking about making vanilla ice cream with the chocolate cake today. So we're gonna have some fun with family later this afternoon. But until then, I have planned so much to do. So I'm just drinking my coffee now. It's still morning time. We're gonna go and do the animals. I'll do breakfast, and then I have planned to sow some more seeds because I've been juggling with all these little pots, you know, from under the grow light, heated propagator soon is up, goes under the grow light or on the windowsill, and at the minute I've got few heated propagator going, so it's time to sow the seeds. So we're gonna go to the potting shed, sow some seeds. Also, we've got some other plants, what's going a bit leggy now, need separating. So we're gonna do a bit of potting on. And I would love to show you how I'm gonna cook this meal. I've just done this meal yesterday, I wasn't videoing. It turned out so well. We're using our homegrown meat and our homegrown sauce. So we're gonna sow the seed today, and then from the pantry, from last year's harvest, we're gonna go and grab it and we're gonna cook with that. So if you're interested in gardening and cooking today, please stay with me. You are welcome. Welcome to the potting shed. I have got a plan going on in here. Let me show you first. So I beautifully presented everything, what goes where. What I am sowing today, so all this what you see at the moment are the seeds I have collected, saved from last year from our garden. So they are home saved seed. And I've put all the packages on where I'm gonna sow what. So in this first one will go the echinacea and Snapdragon. Second is gonna be Coriander, fennel, calendula. Down here, trailing nasturtium, cosmos, large white dahlia, because I wasn't sure about the variety, so that's how I've named it, and marigold. So part of the coriander, that'll be all flowers, home saved seed, and fennel. And if we move along, I'm going to sow basil, sweet green, and tomatillo, and 3 varieties of peas. We're gonna sow today telephone, sugar snap, pea snap, sugar bun, and Meteor. So that's the plan. Also, we are going to pot on some brassicas. So we're gonna put on some Pak Choi to this, some cauliflower, and behind me we're gonna do the Greyhound cabbage to these module trays, and Kohl rabi-dyna will go to this one. Okay, so I've got everything organized. The one more thing I need to do before I'm gonna start, I need to make some more labels. So I need to make labels for all these, the flowers and the peas, tomatillo and basil. I've already got my potting, the compost, potting on a mix and a seed compost ready. Let's do it. Okay, just filling up the pots. Tamp it down. And I've already got the labels ready. I'm placing it on the top and leave it on the side. Getting everything ready this way. So I'm just filling up with my homemade compost, seed compost mixture, this module tray, 12 cell module tray, tamp it down, and this is gonna be for my coriander, my home-saved coriander seed. Okay, and that goes in here. And now I show you, because I've done the whole lot now, what we've done in here. So I've got it all ready to sow the seeds and separate the plants. So the Greyhound will go to the 2 module trays. So it's gonna be this one and this one. And the kohlrabi, Pak Choi, cauliflower. I've got everything nicely ready and organized. The next job is now to water, wait 5 minutes, and we are ready to go. Right, I'm going to start with a sugar snap pea and a Meteor pea. So, put the label in, and I'm gonna put quite a few in this 4 tray cell. I'm putting maybe about 20 in each cell, and we might separate this, you know, when it comes up. Cover it up. And I haven't made my mind up how we're gonna, well, actually this is a sweet pea, so we're gonna plant this out. I was thinking about, you know, like a pea shoot. We can eat some of it as a pea shoot as well. We'll see how many it will come up and how many we'll need. But yeah. Just water it. And I will take all this to the conservatory. This doesn't necessarily need to go on a heated mat. So we're just probably gonna put it on a rack. And place it back where it was. First done. Next we're gonna do the Meteor pea. So I'll do the same. Put a few in each cell. I'm not really fussed, to be honest, because I've got so many. But probably this one we're gonna eat as pea shoots as well on our salad. Okay. And cover it with a beautiful compost and vermiculite. Cut it down like this. Water it. This is really wet still, and it's been here for, I don't know, a couple of months now. My homemade compost keeps the moisture so well. And back to where it was. Okay, let's do the coriander next. Mine's get a bit muddy. Never mind. And we do the coriander. Coriander does so well for me in the spring. I have tried to grow coriander summer and autumn time, but I wasn't that successful. So I like to grow as a succession growing over the period of time of a couple of months, whole spring, early summer, and, you know, preserve it or use as much then. So today this is one of the main ingredients of my tomatillo salsa, what we're going to cook some amazing curry dish with. The coriander and the tomatillo. Right. I don't think so I made a label for this one, or if I have, I've misplaced it, so quickly I'm just gonna make a label for same coriander. So yeah, I probably going to freeze dry some. Eat fresh as much as we can while I can grow it. Next one is the calendula and fennel. So let's do the calendula and fennel. I think I'm gonna wipe my hand in between because I'm getting a bit dirty, muddy. So let's do the calendula. I bought these little seed packets from Amazon. It's really good. I've got so many plenty left. So the calendula's got quite a big seed. And I probably don't need to grow so many of the calendula because they always self-seed. So even though they're not perennials, they will come back every year on my property. So when you have calendula once, you will have calendula, even though if you're not planting it for the following years. Okay, calendula, fennel. A fennel can be a perennial. It's got a seed like a dill. And it's got medicinal properties. Can make it as a tea or as a culinary herb. It's got this aniseedy flavor. Okay, and now we can just cover it up slightly. Usually when I cover the seeds, I usually try to cover it with double the size of the seed. So, you know, when a pea, comparing the pea and let's say the fennel, seed is quite different in size. So that hopefully makes sense. Okay, let's do the telephone pea. We've already sowed some peas. I think we already sowed the telephone peas. I think I must have got 2 packets of it. And they are up and looking beautiful. So we'll planting this out probably on a trellis. Oh, I don't know where yet. Because from experience, they're not doing really well on an arch trellis because the pea doesn't like beans. If it's an arch and it goes nicely around it, the pea tend to just go straight up. It's a bit of a pain, but I think I need to think of another trellis, or maybe we can just put it on the side of the brassica cage, but I don't know. I don't know where we just stick. I don't know. I haven't made a plan yet. Okay. We are getting there. 3 more module trays to go. Snapdragon and echinacea. Echinacea, Snapdragon. So again, home safe seeds. I absolutely love growing echinacea. It's not just looks absolutely beautiful in a garden, but also it's got a very good medicinal properties. I have made echinacea tea, echinacea tincture with it, and a Snapdragon is one of my fave. It's good for pollinators. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm sure the Snapdragon will need light to germinate. So what I'm gonna do, I probably won't cover that with compost. So we're just gonna cover the echinacea side. like that. I am so curious how the germination will go with all these home-saved seeds. That's done. Next, cosmos and trailing nasturtium. How big these seeds are, home-saved seeds of mine. So let's see how it goes. So excited about it. Right. Okay. And the cosmos. Try to open this little fancy bag with my muddy fingers. Okay, cosmos. I absolutely love this as a cut flower and a decoration, put as a border in my veg garden. Okay, so we need more compost to cover these big nasturtium seeds and just a little bit on the cosmos seed. I need to go deeper. Okay, we're nearly done. Got one more to do. And the 2 pots, and we're going to crack on with the potting on the brassica. So I've got marigold and dahlia in here. I love growing marigolds because it deters some of the insects we don't like in our garden. So it goes well as a companion plant with my tomatoes and stuff in a polytunnel. Also looks so pretty as well. So yeah, I grow marigold all the time. And now let's put the dahlia. Okay, large white flower. Alright, sprinkle it with some compost and it's all done. Before I take this into the conservatory, I will give the whole lot a good soak. Tomatillo next. I love growing tomatillo. I love tomatillo. Roasted tomatillo is the best. And salsa verde sauce and tomatillo salsa. Oh, love it. I can every year. Haven't got many seed, and they are so tiny and precious. Tiny, tiny. So, let's see, put it here. And just a little sprinkle of soil, not too much. Fingers crossed this will germinate. Okie doke. Last one, very last one is our basil, sweet basil. I've got a few different varieties of basil I'm growing this year. I love growing basil as a companion plant again. Always grow basil with my tomatoes. It just goes so well when I make any sauce, preserving or amazing on pizza or tomato soup, and any of the sauce we're doing is just fantastic. And I love, just as much I love touching, you know, those tomato leaves and stems and that smell. I absolutely love the basil smell as well. Right, okay. So all our seeds now sown. I'm gonna give them a very good soak, and then we're going to start potting on the brassica. It's getting a bit chilly in here now. It's very cloudy today. We didn't have frost this morning, so that's good. 10th of March. So making these holes with my dibber. And we're going to separate the cauliflower and pot them on. Can you hear Sandy's drinking there? Right, so I'm just gonna put cauliflower autumn giant, and I'm just gonna use the skinny dibber to loosen this up. Take a chunk out and place it in there, one by one. And again I'm gonna use the dibber to push it down. Where is my little dibber I've used? I don't know where I've put it now. So I'm gonna use this one. Push it down gently and just firm it around. Some more compost, so it's nice and straight. Perfect. You're right, Bandika. Can you hear the turkeys? Can you hear the turkeys, sweetie? Can you hear the turkeys? Where's Lucy Bazzy? She's sleeping in a house. You came to say hello to me. You're such a good girl. You a good girl? You're such a good girl. Mommy loves you so much. Yes. Look at the comfy bed there behind me. If you want to stay with me, you can go night nights there. What do you think? Look what Mommy's doing. Making yummy food for us. He's such a little garden helper. Loves being with me in a garden. And you, baby? Yes. Okay. Nearly done. Yes. Nearly done. I think it's all done. I'm gonna empty this one. We wash this and use it up again. So all the cauliflowers potted on. Yes. Yes, sweetie. We're gonna do the Pak Choi next. Yes, Pak Choi. What are you saying? Let me just clean them. Let me just clean my hands. Yeah, come on then. You gotta say hello. No kissing. And you remember no kissing? No kissing. He's so cute. I love her so much. No kissing, you just kissed me. Oh. I stuck to you. What can you see there? Are you shaking? Are you cold? Hope you're not in pain. You okay? You okay? What were you shaking for? No kissing. No kissing. It started raining again. So we are doing the rabi-dyna. It's a purple kohlrabi. So I'm just separating this little bunch up and placing it one by one in this module tray. We'll plant this out to the brassica cage, hopefully next month, so we can enjoy this lovely kohlrabi. very soon. Okay, with this rest, I probably try to stand it up, put some more compost around it, and I'll give this away, because I've got plenty. I don't need more. I'll just push this. I'll ask my friend if she needs it or if she would like. So that can go to the friends pile. Join the lettuces. Where did I put them? Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay. I try to bury all these brassicas up to their neck, so that can go strong. Right, all done, and I'm so glad, because it's so miserable and cold and rainy out there. I am freezing now, so I'm ready to go to the house and cook. But let me show you what we've done. So I probably leave this here, and I'm hoping it's gonna stop raining so I can bring everything in. But yeah, that's all the seed we sown, and everything is potted on nice and deep up to its neck. And I've got this beautiful dahlia canary. I need to put this to the garden, to be honest. So okay, I've tidied up all the seed, so in the seed packet that will go back to the house now, and it's nice and dry. And see you back in the kitchen. Welcome back to the kitchen. I am making up a dish what I didn't have a name yet. So Tomatillo Goat salsa with rice. Doesn't sound good, does it? But what I'm making basically a home-raised goat meat, what's been in the freezer now for a while. About 4-5 kilo meat, diced. What I'm doing at the moment, I am just cutting them, even though it's diced, but quite a large chunks. I'm cutting them for more bite-sized pieces and taking the fat off it as much as I can, although we do like it, but just take a little bit off. And I'm using this tallow fat, if we can. I fry it up. Let's see how it goes. We might have some fat out of it, tallow, or some of them maybe like I don't know. I'm just playing with it, to be honest. See what's happened. But yeah, this lovely meat will make an amazing dish for us. So because it's quite a bit, I think it's gonna be like a freezer meal. So we can eat it for a few days, and I'll just freeze it and we'll eat it again when we feel like it. But this tomatillo salsa, you remember when we just sowed the coriander and the tomatillo in a potting shed, and I've told you that what we're making today, it's gonna be one of those ingredients. So 2 of those ingredients actually is in this jar. The coriander, it's got onion in it, and the tomatillo, roasted tomatillo salsa. It is delicious. So I was thinking to make caramelized onion. I'm using avocado oil and some lard, and we're going to put and caramelize the onion first in another different frying pan. I'm just gonna fry a bit this goat's meat, and then we put it together, the onion, the caramelized onion and and the goat's meat, let it, you know, cook a bit longer, and then we're going to put white pepper, salt, and a tomatillo salsa with it. And I think that it's gonna be delicious. I'm also going to make rice with it and serve it with rice. Also, it's already started making bean and potato soup. So what I'm using in that soup is, you know, when it's a runner beans, but the bean. So I've just put I've soaked the beans overnight, and then I've put it up with just enough water to cover it up, and I partially cooked it, and then I grabbed some bay leaf from the garden and put that in within that with the water and the beans, and I cooked it for another maybe half an hour. And I've just peeled some potato not long ago, and that is cooking now with the beans. So at the moment there is water, beans, dried beans, and potatoes in there, bit of salt and pepper, bay leaf, and I think I'm just gonna put a bit of pepper in it. And when this is cooked, I haven't got a lot to go. I am going to make it as I call it white soup. So I'm using milk, yogurt, bit of flour, and just going to make it a bit thicker, the soup. And after we take it off, I'm gonna put some white vinegar in it as well for an extra flavor. You can put lemon juice, you know, whatever you got on hand, and it's gonna be a delicious soup. Some crusty sourdough bread toasted. I am actually thinking to blitz it, to make it as like a very thick like soup, but I haven't made my mind up yet, so we might blitz it, might not. We'll see how it goes. But that soup is nearly done. I just need to make the roux, and we're gonna start with the goat's meat. Still got quite a bit to go in here. But with this fatty bit, I am experimenting, to be honest. Because it's not just tallow, it's all sorts in there. So, you know. So nice to be in here. It was really cold outside today. It's rainy on Mother's Day. I gotta go and pick some flowers for my mother-in-law. I'm gonna pick some nice bunch of daffodils. And I've made her a present. It's like a doormat kind of, you know, those little carpets I make. So I hope she's gonna like it. And I've also baked this lovely cake. So we're gonna have a nice afternoon with the family. I haven't got much time. I've only got an hour to go. So hopefully everything's gonna be ready by then. I kind of made like a pork scratchings, but with goats. We have to try that when it cools down. The soup is now nearly done. I'm just waiting and it starts boiling. And I'll take this off the heat so we can put this dish to caramelize the onion. And I am just browning this goat's meat. in a tallow what just came out of this. Sizzling is really loud, I probably can hear it. Hope you can hear me. I want to taste this before I take this off. Make sure it tastes nice. A little bit of spiciness. Need some salt. Definitely don't need more pepper. I will put some lemon juice or squeeze of lemon juice or some vinegar. That is now ready. I'm gonna take the soup off now so we can put the onion up to caramelize. Okay, I'm ready to put the onion. I'll leave this to caramelize for a while, and the meat, it's ready. So I'm gonna take this off. It changed color, so I'll take this off for now, and then when the onion caramelized, I'm going to put the meat with the onion for further cooking, and then we put the rest of the ingredients. The onion's nicely caramelized, so I'm ready to put the goat's meat with it. A good mix. We're going to add the Tomatillo salsa. I'm probably going to use this juice to cook the rice in. For now, a good mix. And add the Tomatillo salsa. Two pint jars. Smells gorgeous. And I've got this small jar. I'm going to add the bay leaf. Put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will give some extra flavor. And now we're gonna add a teaspoon of salt and white pepper. Maybe a half a teaspoon. And a good stir. I might go to switch this because this is on high heat now. I'll put it back to medium high. Okay, I've got some water in this glass bowl and I'm going to soak a cup, 2 cups actually, of rice in that water for a bit before we're going to cook it. I am ready to cook the rice. I've just been out picking some beautiful flowers to make flower arrangement for Mother's Day. I'm just going to use this leftover juice from the goat's meat, and I'm going to cook the rice in that. I think that will just give an amazing flavour. Okay, just going to stir, cover it and leave that to it. Look all these beautiful flowers I've just picked. So that's 2 different colors of camellia. I'm not sure what this is called. Got these beautiful little berries on it. And we've got all these amazing looking daffodils, and I'm going to make a flower arrangement with all these. So I would like to make like 2 bouquets, so one for me and one for my mother-in-law, and I would love to make one for my beautiful mum, but she is not here. So I'm just thinking how we can put this together. I think I might need to take a few off like this and just arrange this around it. Maybe like this. Some white ones as well with it. I think this will be the one. Yeah. Oops. Did I break something there? I think I'm just gonna sit down and make it like this. Right. Okay. So first, I think, like that. Take these bottom leaves off. I'll need this. Try to leave the berries on it. Looks good. Some of these are small. Now the daffodils. Try to put the daffodils around it like that. I really enjoy making these flower arrangements. Okay, I think we're good. So the one is done. What do you think? I'm gonna put them in a vase. I need a vase. Oh, I think it looks really pretty. Beautiful. I love it. What do you think? Need another vase. Okay, found another vase. Let's make the other one. So from now on, probably our beautiful garden. This is all, by the way, from the garden. Our beautiful garden will provide us all these lovely flowers, and I really enjoy picking them and bringing it in a house and make these lovely bouquets. I really enjoy having them around the house, especially on a kitchen table. So, okay, look really pretty. I just need to be careful the way I'm facing these daffodils. Make sure they are facing out, not inside. Like all facing the same way. Okay, I think we're good. Just put it in a vase. That's gorgeous. I am very happy with this. Well, I'm just tidying up the mess, mop a little bit, fill these vases with water, and one is for my mother-in-law and one is for myself, but that should be really for my mummy. So keep my eye on that rice. It is now 3 o'clock, so I'll just quickly get myself ready and waiting for the guests. So I hope you enjoy spending time with me. We've done quite a bit today. So we have sown some flowers, we've sown the tomatillo and the basil. Also we've potted on cauliflower, Greyhound cabbage, the rabi-dyna and some Pak Choi. And we managed to pick these beautiful flowers as well as cook our Tomatillo Goat salsa with rice. Let me show you that rug I've just made for my mother-in-law. So that's gonna be my present for her for Mother's Day. It's got these two colors, like orange and yellow. So I hope she's gonna like this. So then she can put it in front of her sink or cooker, wherever she wants it. I'm also giving some fresh eggs for the family. I like to give in like home produce whenever I can for friends and family. So they all gonna go home with these beautiful fresh eggs from our farm. So I hope you enjoyed spending time with me and see you very soon. Bye friends!